Ever since Jump Force's DLC was initially announced, and even back before that, even when we were initially speculating about the base roster, whenever Madara Uchiha came up, there was a specific question in mind. Which version of the character would we get if we got Madara Uchiha? Well, we know he is going to be one of the DLC characters, and thanks to recent data mine information or audio files found by Sergio M3, we can make a pretty likely guess at which version of the character we're going to get. But that's not all we can learn from these audio files. We can also figure out 3 of his special moves. Well, we definitely know 2 of them. The third one's an educated guess. We are missing one of his special moves, or possibly his awakening technique, but we're pretty sure we have his awakening technique, and I'll discuss why we're missing that third special move once we get there. So first of all, it's likely that we're getting Edo Madara. That's the version of the character who's all armored up and has cracks all over his face. This seems like the most reasonable conclusion to me because of our first special move that we'll be going over, Uchiha Gaishi, or Uchiha Reflection. I've also seen it called Uchiha Return, though I believe that's a mistranslation. In game, this will probably functionally be a counter or a parry. That's what it is in Storm 4. This is a move that Madara specifically uses in the War Arc, and he does it with his fan, so one would assume that that means it has to be Edo Madara. Also, the 10-tailed form of Madara would have no need for a technique like this. The second ability found in the voice files is Katon Ryun Ho Kano Jutsu, or Fire Style Dragon Flame Loud Singing, which is a ridiculous name for a jutsu, but hey, what are you gonna do? Something interesting to note about this move is that there is 2 separate audio files for it. One has a short delay compared to the other. I'll play both side by side now.
Katon Ryuen Ho Kano Jutsu. Katon
This likely means you can charge up the move, similar to existing moves that are already in the game. And finally, we have what is likely Madara's awakening technique. Now, this is more of an educated guess because it's not exact, but it sounds very similar to his line that he has in J-Stars when he uses his awakening technique in that game. The current theory is that this is Shattered Heaven, which, assuming this is Edo Madara, that would be perfect for his awakening technique because he's had that in other games before, so it just seems to make sense. As for his final special move, one that we didn't figure out in this video, I don't think we'll know it until the release of the character. To my knowledge, these audio files have never been added to in the past. Generally, once all the audio is finished, it gets added to the game. So I don't think we'll get new audio files for the character. Myself, Nini Spangle, and a handful of other friends have looked over the audio files multiple times, and none of us have noticed anything pointing towards a final special move. So unless Madara Uchiha is the weirdest character on the roster and just doesn't have a third special move, what's likely going on here is that he doesn't have a notable voice line to pair with that special move. He might not say anything at all, or for example, Naruto's Rasen Shuriken, he doesn't say Rasen Shuriken, he just throws the move and makes some grunting noises. Personally, I'm hoping for his final move to have something to do with wood style or fire annihilation, but not having specific audio files for those techniques would be fairly surprising, though not having them at all would even be more surprising. I didn't realize how much I was looking forward to Madara Uchiha until I made this video. I just hadn't put much thought into it because I would have personally preferred other Naruto characters, but it turns out the more I think about it, this character's got me really excited. And if the data mine information is anything to go off of, Hitsugaya and Madara should be the next 2 characters to join the game. Which one of those 2 are you most excited about? Thank you for watching this video. My name has been Bilbsy, and I'll see you in the next video.